So,
Okay, how do you want to start this?
what's up, Ujas?
Nothing.
Hello, we gotta introduce
Yeah,
ourselves.
we're here.
Hello, all right, welcome to the first episode. Oh no, this isn't the first
This
episode.
isn't the
Welcome
first
to episode 0.75 of
Yeah,
the NoName
we have a lot of
podcast.
unnamed or
Unofficial episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, technically one of them's edited. It's just that it's not like the whole podcast. It's just the clips. But yeah,
But this one, 100% is gonna be placed on TikTok first, and then we're gonna put it on YouTube.
yeah. Well, we'll see. Yeah.
No, for sure.
For
All
sure.
right,
Okay.
for sure. All right, we just
So we got Ujas.
We'll just put
Just
Patel.
Patel.
Yeah.
we just
He's not really. He's not rich, so no rich boy Indian last name, unfortunately. Okay. My name is Jordan.
I'm Carla. Hi.
I'm just Neff. That's all. All right. So
You know, it's one thing we should talk about. What's his guy's name? Inumaki. Fucking. What's his? The dog. The boar.
or
What the hell's his name?
I can't remember his name. Right? Inosuke.
No.
Inosuke.
Inosuke.
Yeah.
I mean, technically the same thing. It's just you said it
Inosuke.
like a white boy,
Yeah.
but you know, yeah,
Inosuke.
That's Suzuki, bro. But yeah, Inosuke. That man he moved his organs around.
Bullshit.
Yeah, you saw that.
Honestly,
That's one of the things.
He
honestly.
moved his
And
heart.
Carla's a Demon Slayer fan compared to
I-
me.
I do
Everybody
like
knows
Demon
I
Slayer.
dislike Demon Slayer.
No, I do like it, but I think
I mean,
that was
I have
Took my phone
a
off the table.
dislike with it, and when I was reading that part, right, and that's definitely one of the parts I got because he stabbed him through his chest. Through his
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the reason why he didn't die, he said it was like, he said, oh, and also the reason why his poison didn't work on him. He said because he said I
can move my organs or whatever.
Yeah, he said that he can move his organs, but he said specifically, I'm a forest boy. Forest boys could survive poison. And I was like, okay.
I mean, that's okay.
poison-
I think
I
that's
can let the
okay.
poison slide.
Yeah,
I can't-
I think
I
so
can't
too.
let- I can't
But
let
the
think so.
organ moving his heart.
That's some
That's some
bullshit.
bullshit.
That brings me back to, like, you remember Reiner when Levi
Dude, I was
cut
gonna
his
say that.
head?
Yeah.
You remember that? You saw that part. It was like a return to
no, I don't remember.
Shinigashima.
You remember in the end of the second season, right? Like you know how like the second season was split off into like two different parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like the part two, right?
Uh-huh,
They're hitting
I
him with the
remember that.
thunder spears, and they're like, and then his like entire thing gets blown up, like his nape, right? And he's like no
okay, I
top
kinda
part,
remember.
like none of that.
Yeah.
And he said, "Well, actually, I moved my consciousness to the rest of my body." It's like,
Say he moved
Oh,
it.
I remember. I know exactly.
He
what
said
you're
he
talking
moved
about.
it to like his tippy toe or something.
Yeah.
And so he whatever. So when I read that thing about Inosuke, it gave me those
the same
Reiner vibes. So I thought
Okay.
it was a little
bro,
off.
it's
Little
like
bullshit.
a little
You
bullshit.
know what? I don't. You know what gets me, bro, is that, and this is no disrespect to the authors, 'cause, you know, writing books hard, I guess. And
Did you know a woman wrote Demon Slayer?
Yeah, I did.
I did not.
No, I didn't know that.
Honestly, a lot of these female authors, they're popping out. But before I get to that, right? But let me just say this: why do they write themselves into the corner, bro? Just make it so that he's like Reiner, bro. Just make it so that he doesn't get blown up, or like,
Yeah.
like there's
Yeah.
probably like a better way to write that so that you don't have to pull out some bullshit. Like that's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say.
Because honestly,
Can't
like,
talk about the ending.
well, I'm sorry, but like, what other character can do that? And if a human can get killed by a freaking demon that easily,
Like
that's so stupid.
But I mean,
Because by that logic, they wouldn't have to wait.
Like, freaking move his heart.
No, like okay, so you know the
Like
latest Attack on Titan.
yes.
I haven't watched the latest one. I'm up to Annie's part where they're going over her history.
Yeah. No,
That's the latest one.
That's not the latest.
That's
No.
No, I don't think so.
Was that
Her
before
history
the
for a
Aaron
reason.
part or after the Aaron part?
Before.
No, wait. What part?
I'm up to
what
where
Aaron part?
she was like getting stronger
Like-
or whatever, and she was
You
punching
know that
somebody.
the Aaron Gabby moment.
No.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh,
Did that happen?
the
No.
face Gabby moment.
Hey, Gabby, you don't remember
Yeah.
this?
What the hell is that?
That already
Gabby,
happened.
the little girl, when she no scopes his ass, right? I thought it was fine because I was like, okay, I get it, you know, because like whatever, like he's like, you know, he's just ahead. But by that logic, he shouldn't have even been worried because he could have just moved his consciousness to the rest of his body, and then he would have been like, I'm chilling.
But it happened at such a. I mean, he already knew it was gonna happen anyway.
You think Reiner really had the time to react like that?
But you know
But
why?
He knew anyway.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't kill Gabby in the
Well,
beginning.
no. With the Reiner thing, I do think it's a little bit of bullshit. But the reason why I accept the Aaron thing is because even if you do get your head shot off or whatever, like your consciousness, they've explained that like your eyes and your brain stays functioning even after we real humans die. Stays functioning.
No,
for, like,
I think that's
2
fine.
minutes or
I
something?
think that's fine.
So, I mean,
I think
it was
that's,
like
I
instant.
think it's fine the way it happened. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like, or like, okay, so we read it, right? I'm just gonna allude to this, and anybody who I'm alluding to, you're gonna know, right? You know, like the very last scene, and like you know, like when you know, like the part in the mouth,
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that part. Why didn't you just do that then? If suppose this man can see the future, right? Why didn't they just do it again?
He could see of the future up until I think.
Up until what? Until his life? That he can see it. That he can see it.
I think so. Because I mean, there would be no real reason as to keep Gabby after Gabby shot Sasha.
But then what I'm saying is like
For the only moment that happening.
So when I first started seeing with Gabby, right, I was like, I told Jordan, I was like, why is she there? And he made a good point. He's like, oh, she's supposed to be like the contrary to like Aaron and everything like that. And I was like
Gabby and Falco are just both sides of like Aaron.
I was like, okay, I do get it, I do. So I was like, okay, that's fine that she's a counter. But then eventually, I was like, there's no need for Gabby in this entire story.
There isn't until that moment. That's the only reason.
The only thing she did was kill Sasha and made what's
Triggered the rumbling.
Name? I guess she triggered.
Oh, Connie.
Make
Connie upset.
She made Connie upset.
No, because the thing is, what he was trying to do, right, was that this man Isayama, he was sitting there. He was like, "This is how I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna make them upset, and then I'm gonna be like, but no, you guys can't be upset because she's just like Aaron. Except she really fucking isn't, because she was okay with like killing all these people before anything bad happened." And she was like a Marley lapdog.
She was already down to kill them all before anything even happened.
Just because she wanted, like, I guess because like she wanted to take care of her family. But by that logic, wouldn't you want to be more angry with like the people than like the demons? I guess.
True. I mean,
especially since
Eldians are all viewed as demons in Marley.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, I guess that's true, right? And I guess it has to do a lot with like perception. But it's like, I don't know. I thought it was like it's an allegory. Mm-hmm. But it isn't like an on the nose one. It isn't one. It's one that you like. It's like, you know, like when you go to when you're in like English class and your teacher says, "Oh yeah, the curtains were blue because the author wanted to express how sad the character is, right? And the atmosphere is, right?" But that's an allegory you have to actively talk about. That's like not something that's like in your face. It's like it's not something, because it's like there's a lot of allegories that are like that, but they're so good because you don't realize it. Like you like realize it without having to talk about it. And even though it's something like really obscure, like that's like, yeah. But I don't know. I feel like he just probably realized like, oh shit, like people don't like this girl at all. So he's like, fuck it, we just gotta like do whatever and then get her out of here.
So we know that the ending is, you know,
some shit.
Dookie.
Anime original,
right? All right, so that's what I was gonna ask. What do you feel like about the whole anime original thing? So like they want to make like their own anime ending.
I have a part
because nobody liked.
I can't talk about it.
No.
I have an exact part where I would feel like it would happen.
Where would it happen?
Wait, this is like slight spoiler warning for anybody who hasn't watched it.
Yeah, you gotta say it. You gotta say it.
I'll put a little timestamp there so that way you guys can like skip to that part if you don't want to get like minor spoiled.
Only like 5 seconds. Go ahead.
When oh, now his name's losing me. His brother. Forgot his brother's name.
Oh, Zeke.
When Zeke pops out and Levi goes to
the
deed.
Yeah.
So I would like I think that's the perfect time where Titan should pop out and just smack Levi. And be like, you didn't think I saw that coming?
I'm so surprised Levi, still
cook him. Yeah.
But you know what though? That scene was tragically beautiful because he pops out of the thing finally, right? And Zeke is like, because obviously Zeke throughout the entire space he's kind of like a maniac, like depressed boy, kind of like a military brat, kind of like the way they are sometimes when people go to war. Not nowadays, obviously, but like, you know, people that have PTSD because of certain things, especially back in the Iraq war and anything like that. So they live their entire life kind of like, with PTSD and a little bit depressed, right?
Sorry.
And so then,
his dad.
Yeah, because his dad is the opposite, right? And then he realizes that all of the time he's just been suffering for no reason, just within himself. And that's kind of how it is when you're sad. So when he wakes up, obviously, right? He gets up out of, I'm not going to tell you out of what, but he gets up.
Okay.
And then he's like, wow, it's such a beautiful day. He's like, I wish I would have noticed sooner.
Damn.
And then he gets sliced in half.
And that's the end of Zeke.
Yeah.
That's the end of Zeke.
It's sad as fuck, to be honest.
But you know
I felt worse for Zeke than I did for
But you know what's crazy, bro? It's like that. It's because like they nerfed Levi to the point where he couldn't do some crazy shit just so that when they need him to do crazy shit, they could be like, yeah, bro, he's still Levi.
Yeah.
But then he can't actually like progress the plot, like, because you know they had to cook my boy.
Dude, Levi was too broken of a character.
Yeah,
that's what makes
he
him
used
popular.
the wall of Titans and just killed every Titan
bro, that shit
on
was
his way to Zeke,
So
and then sliced Zeke up.
oh wow, so he's the one who killed him.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's some closure.
That shit sucks.
But I mean, but it was obvious because in season 2, when
he made a
captured
promise to her
Zeke the
when-
first time, Yeah, and then obviously Erwin dies, right? Which is
Yes,
the commander
yes,
guy.
yes. I remember.
And Zeke was telling him when he was with Irvin, he was telling Irvin like, oh, we should just kill him like right now and like don't take the risk for later and whatnot. And Zeke escapes or whatever, and he hurt somebody. And then Zeke promises Irwin that he's gonna kill Zeke, and then Levi tells Zeke that he's gonna kill him and that he's gonna do it no matter what. So obviously the only proper thing was obviously that Levi takes
To
out
kill him. That makes sense. I like that. I like that.
was
a little-
It's justified. That's a little sad though,
I was a
because
little
like,
sad.
man, if
I
he
grew-
just
that's
figured
That's
it
the only
out,
where I could see the anime original ending happening.
Yeah.
I
Zeke has
guess-
to be part of him
I
to
guess.
continue the rumbling.
But
Sure.
that's bullshit because the thing is, I was talking to, I forgot who I was talking to. I think I was talking to Robert or whatever, one of our boys, whatever, not our Robert, a different Robert.
Okay, I know.
But
Rob.
you know my Robert, right? And so
You're Robert.
hey, yo, hold up,
you got a boyfriend?
hey, yo, hold up. No, we don't discriminate around here, but that ain't me. Nah, but what's it called? I was talking to this, right? And I was like, okay, so slight spoilers again. But yeah, when also the rumbling stops or whatever, right? But then this man, Aaron, turns into like the founding attack colossal titan. You remember? He like becomes like a
Yes.
colossal. And
that
so
was something I
Wait,
had
he
an issue
belong.
with
He
too.
becomes a colossal.
it's just
What the
it's just it's just pure.
But
ass
he's
pull.
like he's
It's
literally
just-
just like the.
and then you could say it's like people would be like, oh, but it's because he was attached to Zeke,
That
but he
doesn't-
wasn't because that man was dead.
Yeah.
Doesn't he fight Armin in the? You know, Armin's the colossal titan.
Yes,
obviously,
I know
right?
he
That
is.
one,
So he ends up
Yeah.
fighting Armin like colossal titan to colossal titan.
Why?
Um,
Because
I gotta go back and reread.
That's
this.
so
I don't remember
stupid.
that.
But I think
and
that's-
I was like,
that's
what
ca-
the
that's
fuck? I was
bullshit.
like, how did he
I'll
become
call
a
bullshit
colossal
on that.
titan?
I do too.
It's
And then
only
it's
supposed
like-
to be one, intellectual colossal titan,
Yeah.
like titan shifter of each individual titan. And so if Armin is the colossal titan shifter, then Aaron shouldn't be able to. Just like nobody else could be an Attack on Titan shifter.
Then that doesn't explain the titans in the walls.
Yeah, but they don't have intelligence. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Those guys are just regular Eldians that were transformed
Yeah.
into
but
colossal
then,
titans.
but then this man's still controlling them anyways after he severs his connection with what's his name, with Zeke, which makes me say like,
I think the only thing was because
Yeah.
Ymir gave him like full
Control.
but that's
It
why
might
I'm
be.
saying it's the plot armor, bro. Like it's just like it's crazy
Yeah,
because
bro. Plot armor is
then at the
strong.
end of the story, right? Anything it's like he was like, oh yeah, it was already all predestined, and it was all gonna happen, and it's like okay, bro. Like and then
That's
it's
why
like
you can't bring time into it.
yeah, and
It
it's
gets
like
messed up.
it's all like fate and stuff, and like
Yeah.
oh yeah, Ymir because she felt so bad because Mikasa da 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 da. It's like bro, please, it's like this is some garbage, and it's like dude, I'm just like skipping through because I don't want to like super spoil you, but bro,
We're not spoiling anybody here, to be honest.
no,
Well, I
bro.
mean, those I kind of see some things, but that definitely the Zeke part was a
If you've
spoiler.
ever-
That's
Yeah,
that shit
if
would have been
you've
cool
ever-
to
But-
watch.
okay, but you know what's crazy,
It is
right?
cool to
Yeah.
watch still.
It's not anything because he says it anyway.
Oh,
You
okay,
who
okay.
Levi?
Yeah,
Wait,
like
wait.
if you think like if you watch this, everybody expects it, kind of like thing.
The Falco thing that happened, yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the show,
Oh no,
No, not yet.
Wait, who the hell's Falco?
No.
the little kid, the little
Honestly,
boy.
I don't know their names. I need to see the
In
pictures.
the beginning of the show, the first kid that shows up that he has.
No,
his
you know
hand
the
towards
blonde
falcon.
kid. You know the
There's
brother.
only two kids,
You know
the
the
girl and the
blonde
kid.
kid.
Oh, okay, yes, I know.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
yes.
It
the
didn't
blonde kid with
happen
the
yet.
brother.
No, it hasn't happened yet.
Okay, why can he do that?
Search him right now.
I know
either.
exactly
Okay.
why because
Why can't you
Zeke's
do that?
blood is in him. Or you see, he drank from the wine of Zeke.
Okay,
That's the only way.
no, okay, yeah, but
That's
like,
the only.
that's the biggest bullshit I've
Shit.
ever heard in my entire life. Because at that point, you
I
just
see,
you just
I see, I
let
see, I
everybody get
remember.
a hey yo, everybody get a sip, bro. What's up? Like you all turn into
and then you get like some special powers. That'd be
yeah,
lit.
like, it's like bro, what?
No, you know what? I was even okay with that. The part that I became unokay with it was remember when everybody was on top of that little
Yes.
mountain thing, all the regular people
Mhm.
from Paradise, and then Falco does that.
He's the one who yells.
the Zeke thing,
He yells.
and then when the end of everything they like revert back.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that.
No, but the thing is, why did he do
She
it?
doesn't get it.
I
She
get
doesn't
bullshit.
get it.
No, I don't
Again,
understand.
I wanted them
Bullshit
all
on
to
that.
stay as Titans.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the world has to unite together and
As
go
Titans.
after them. That way they're all on equal playing fields.
Okay, but you know what's
Well,
And they don't have any hate
What
for
part of the
Eldians.
world? 80%.
but you know what's the
that-
crazy bit, right? I was telling my boy about this, and he was like, "Oh no, but it's okay because like what's it called? He got rid of like all like the threats and everything, and now it's just the people of Paradise. But it really isn't,
No.
because what happens? This is my analogy, right? What happens is that you have the Nazis who are the what's his name, the people of
Marley?
Marley, and then you got the Jews who are obviously the Eldians,
Paradise,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And the Paradise demons or whatever, right? The problem is, right? If we're getting rid of all the threats, you got rid of 90% of the other world, right, who might have had a problem with them, or even the Azamabuchi people or whatever, the Japanese people who were actually cool with them, just so that you could leave the last two people to be the Nazis and the Jews. It's like, bro, what? And you don't expect them to be prejudiced against each other? Those are the first people that were prejudiced against them.
That's the final chapters. You didn't see it?
No, I did see it.
So, yeah.
And then everybody gets Thanos snapped out of existence,
Exactly.
basically.
So it doesn't even matter.
So it's like, at that point, you might as well just go with Zeke's plan, bro.
Zeke's plan was better.
I liked Zeke's plan.
Yeah,
Zeke's plan was
It
way
made
better.
sense.
What was his plan?
Euthanasia.
He is
Euthanasia.
like that.
You've seen it.
The
You
none
saw
of
that
them,
part.
the none of them could have children.
Yeah, the
Oh,
people
what?
who all the
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
I did not know that.
Honestly, around that part, I like kind of missed it too. I had to like
Okay.
reread it later, but yeah, it's just because everything
Wow.
was flying so fast, and you're like trying to understand everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was talking about how
Damn.
he just wanted to take away all their ability to procreate, so that way these guys could live their like next generation. Like, so basically, they would set up the rumbling, and they would set everything up so that these guys could live their generation in like peace and like eventually just die out.
You haven't seen the rumbling start yet. have
No.
you? You haven't watched the episode.
No.
They've already been
It
out.
started. The episode
I mean, I don't know. 'Cause
Yeah, but you're
I'm
not
literally I'm literally up to the Annie part where she's explaining.
You're far behind
Mm-hmm.
because there's two Annie parts. You're like in the first Annie part when they're showing like her backstory. Or
Yeah,
something.
her backstory.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
no. Annie's. I mean, I don't care. I don't know if you want to know.
It's alright. I don't really like. I'm not that big of a fan of Attack on Titan. I like more Demon
The
Slayer.
reason
than-
why, anytime in any anime show, if like a character is fighting and they show their backstory, they're gonna die. It's just the way it goes. And
Wow.
and if they
so
show
every character I'm watching right now, they're gonna die. Even Levi, because they showed a backstory for Levi.
no,
after I ordered,
Yeah,
No, that's not what I mean. Or when they show the backstory, they're gonna bring them back. So they showed Annie's backstory, and it's because she's gonna, remember how Annie's like in that crystal
Yeah,
form?
yeah.
She's gonna be. Is it called thawing out? If you're in
I
a
guess,
crystal?
yeah.
What the fuck?
Like,
No, she's hardened.
Yeah. So
Hardened.
How the hell can you
hardens.
thaw out of a freaking stone?
There's a reason.
law
why.
armor.
There's a reason.
No, oh no, there actually is a reason for that
Yeah,
one.
there's a reason why.
There's a reason for that.
Cause
I'm just talking shit.
I mean, she's not
Yeah.
ice, but
No, yeah, no.
Hers makes sense.
Hers
Alright.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
hers makes a lot of
hers
sense.
makes sense.
Yeah, hers
Okay.
makes a lot of
So,
sense.
but I agree with you. Just time does mess things up. The one fear I have,
Is dying before the ending of One Piece.
that's
Oh,
my
God.
biggest fear. But no, there's another fear for the show itself. Is the whole Toki thing. Let's not get into, because anytime that type of stuff, like we were just talking about, comes into an anime, messes it up. So I kind of like the way he's leaving it
Hers-
on the side.
But hers is good because it only goes one way.
Yes.
When you go back, that's when the issue occurs.
I don't know what you guys
Wait,
are talking
Toki?
about.
Oh, time?
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what Toki means.
Yeah, knowing
I always
knowing
think that-
Japanese always fucks up watching an anime.
I thought you
'cause
guys
then
were
there's-
talking about a character.
No, they
We
are.
are talking about a character.
But-
Her name
Oh,
is
wow.
Toki.
I'm assuming because they control time, right, or something like that.
Yes. And whenever time and space and all of this stuff comes into animes, it always gets messed up. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
The only good
unless
thing
it
is
unless
time
it's yeah, but that's because I
It's
was gonna say,
purposely
but it's
that.
because it's based around that. Like, like this guy sits here and he's like thinking about it.
There's only one good show I watched that deals with time really well. And that's Dark.
Dark. Oh, yeah. That like German movie.
Mhm.
Yeah,
that
I
German
saw
show.
that.
It's
It
3
was really good.
seasons.
First
Oh,
two seasons,
yes,
me
that
and
was
Carla
really
were watching
good.
it.
Yeah.
First two
It deals
seasons
with
were
the
amazing.
paradoxes.
Third season was a
Okay,
little
third
less
season was iffy because it got
Yeah.
complicated,
Yeah.
but it loops it all up together.
It does,
Yeah.
but it does get complicated.
Jordan, did you ever watch it?
No, but I
You
heard about
need
it. These guys
to-
were always talking about
yeah,
it.
really
it was
good.
good. I like
Yeah,
that.
it's like a better underground Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I don't really watch TV
A
shows
little
unless
bit.
it's with my family. To be honest,
I thought it was a lot like Stranger Things.
I feel like it gives you the
Without
vibe,
monsters.
but
Without
not the monsters.
Older,
Yeah.
older kids
Yeah.
though. Older kids.
Older kids. Yeah.
Yeah, because Stranger Things are like kids. All right.
But there's monsters.
Before we continue other talk,
Demigorgon.
yeah.
before we continue other talk, let's get the hot take from Ujas first. This is the one you're gonna be spicing.
Wait,
up.
what's the hot take?
Oh, I saw the beginning of it.
Okay, so a hot take. It's crazy.
I hate that hot take.
I'm actually upset. A hot
And who are
take
these people?
Is pretty much when you dislike something, like an unpopular opinion.
yeah,
Okay.
just an unpopular opinion.
That's
Gotcha.
what, that's what a hot take is. But this one is such an unpopular opinion that I don't know how he ever said this. Okay, so Carla, you've started watching One Piece and you're up to Skypiea now, right?
I'm up to where they're going up to the sky.
Yes.
They're
Skypiea.
learning how to go up to the
Yeah.
sky. Yeah.
Jordan, you
Jaya.
passed
Is it
Skypiea.
Jaya? I think it's Jaya.
I think so,
She's
yeah.
just left Jaya. She already did the whole dreams never die.
It's
Yeah.
the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that scene is
So
so
hard.
good.
Yeah,
She
so
was
good
good.
as
Carla
fuck.
was like,
Literally like crickets.
that's crazy.
So good.
I get,
It's so hard for me to freaking watch it. I'm like trying so hard.
Okay. So we know Luffy wants to be king of the pirates, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we know Zoro wants to be the greatest swordsman.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously they're gonna be because it's a story about them,
Yeah.
right? All right. Jordan, you're gonna have to clip this in.
Yeah.
Then look at this stuff. Look what this guy says.
Do you have any more hot takes or?
Nah.
I'll say mine real quick. Go ahead and say this right now. After this last chapter of One Piece, Law is the best swordsman in One Piece, hands down.
Damn.
You think Mihawk is Zoro fucking with Law?
You think Law fucking with Mihawk and Zoro?
What? Of course. If Zoro didn't have Enma,
He would fucking
no,
Dragon Twister, fucking the gorilla shits. Zoro is swordsman, bro.
bro. Oh, so here's my thing. I don't think you can say definitively that Zoro could do the same thing that he did to that Law did to Big Mom.
No, because that wasn't Law's swordsmanship.
Okay, I got a question. Why was Law on the cover with all of the swordsmen in the series?
No, I'm not saying he's not a swordsman. I'm saying the shit he did was not swordsmanship.
Surgeon's
he's not a
death.
sword. He can do his shit with his sword. He can handle his own.
He can go crazy.
Let my nigga come in there with fucking one eye closed.
Nah, bro. I don't want to hear, bro. Hey, I'm gonna say this on the pod right now. Law beats the shit out of Zoro. Easy, low death.
This guy said low diff.
Low death.
This nigga
Low
trying
death.
to go
Law-
viral.
Hey, facts. Hey, make this a clip.
Wait, but his friend said that he's not a swordsman.
No. So Law is a swordsman, but the whole thing is this attack that he used, right? Okay, he did attack with the sword, but the attack itself
It's like
was
his
because
devil
of his
fruit.
devil fruit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't his swordsmanship, right?
So that doesn't kind of count.
So first of all, can Law beat Zoro? Yeah, he can beat him.
In this moment, in Wano,
Yes.
yes,
Yes. Okay.
Law
Okay.
can beat him.
Okay. Now the thing is, he said, Law is the best swordsman. Mihawk and Zoro not in the question.
Mihawk would wipe Law's shit
Sorry, I don't
any
know who
day of the
Mihawk
week.
is.
Dude,
Right
that's
now,
what I was.
You definitely
this
know who
second-
Mihawk is. You just don't remember.
He's,
He's
that boy
the
Mihawk could be
Spanish
asleep,
guy.
Oh,
wake
I
up.
know.
It's still smack him.
Dude, nah,
Yeah.
that's disrespect.
And you
That's
know what's crazy?
disrespect. He said low
This guy
death.
said
Room, bro, I'll slice
diff.
through your
Low
room.
death.
Low diff.
Mihawk would slice through his room, bro.
Literally.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. His hockey is too
Yeah,
powerful.
word. Yeah,
There's no
because
way-
he is a black sword, right? He just be
You're
able to
not gonna tell me Mihawk does not have Conqueror's hockey.
Oh no, 100%. He has to have Conqueror's hockey. The will
no
to
way.
be the best swordsman in the world. That's a Conqueror's
that-
hockey kind of thing.
Yeah, you got to be a conqueror. Okay, hold on. Let's get back.
And if
I
Zoro-
still don't know what Conqueror's hockey is, so
It's all good, you know.
Just
Doesn't
see.
Yeah, you'll figure it out later.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got like 500 chapters to you.
yeah, you'll probably forget about it anyway, so it's like it's fine.
Lord.
But yeah,
I'm gonna die.
but yeah, bro. No, Mihawk will. That's the part where he got me. He said, "Oh yeah, he could clap Mihawk." Get the fuck out of here. There's just no fucking way.
Shot, bro. There's no shot in any realistic world that Law could beat Mihawk.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Dude, Zoro couldn't beat Mihawk right now.
Zoro, no, Zoro can't beat Mihawk right now. Maybe
he
after
can't.
Wano, maybe. If it's going down the right way, where they meet up with the Shanks pirates,
Maybe.
and then they have their Davy back fight.
You know,
But he has to get stronger still.
Yeah, I would say so.
I want to know what's under that eye, boy. That's what I want to know.
Can
Wait.
Law beat King 1-on-1?
Can Law be king?
That answers
yes,
the question.
Yes, yes.
Wait.
Yeah,
what
he
do
can.
you
He
mean
can.
was under that eye? Are you like trolling or like?
No.
No.
I mean, well, we don't know.
I don't know.
We
Yeah,
don't
what
know.
do you mean? Like I thought
What
he
if he
got. I thought
actually
he got
has no
slimed.
eye? Yeah.
He might have an
He
eye.
might,
Who
he
knows?
might not have an eye.
Yeah, I feel like that's
But he
probably
might have an
likely.
eye.
But he had his eye
So,
before.
so
didn't
the
he?
whole
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
is like Zoro's
And then
like
after he went to go
demonic,
train
right?
with Mihawk,
Yeah.
he lost it.
Yes.
Or it's closed for now.
Oh, so
So we don't know.
Oh, so he has
Yeah.
a demonic eye?
No.
we don't know that.
Oh,
don't
so he's
know.
kinda like
No.
Lelouch?
You be jumping. In.
You got a demonic eye?
Not even jumping. She going to skyscraper to skyscraper. She just
I'm just wondering.
no. So the whole thing is, Zoro had both eyes, right? Pre-time
Yeah.
skip. We get first episode back time skip. He has one eye closed with a slash, right?
Oh.
But the thing is, we never got a backstory, so
Of-
we don't
as
know.
to
They don't
why.
explain it. They don't ask.
Oh,
They don't ask like
wait,
what
and
happened
that's
to
for
your eye.
Zoro?
For Zoro.
I did not know that
He
because
looks cooler.
right now I see him with two eyes. So
Yeah, I always wondered. I thought it was like part of the story because obviously I'm not fully caught up. It's just that these guys spoil the shit out of me all the time. But it's like,
same,
it's
same.
It's been out for 22 years.
Yeah, you're spoiling yourself by not
You're
reading
spoiling
it.
yourself for not reading it.
Don't read it.
Or watch it.
Don't read it. I'm a gatekeep. Don't read it.
yeah,
It's
we're-
too good.
it's
So
too-
the whole thing is so Zoro has we don't know why, but you've seen it. Maybe you don't remember, whatever.
Yeah.
But he has an affinity for demonic or hell powers. I guess you can say it in that way. Not demonic, not hell powers. But
I've seen him more attracted to like the swords with powers, but not really demonic powers.
but he has like, okay, so Mihawk is all like religious and stuff like that. So he wears like a cross.
Okay.
Zoro is more a Buddhist, so he believes like in different things.
Like
regardless.
deities.
Okay.
I kind of right?
Because
So he
demons are
believes-
still
Oh, I
gods.
kinda get it,
technically.
So he
okay.
has an attack like an Ashura, which is an
So he's
Ashura
like
means
into that
demon.
Zen energy.
I guess maybe. And so the whole thing is, the theory is that he has maybe an eye that gives him a boost someday, but
Oh,
we
kind
don't
of like
know
a
yet.
third eye. Well, not really. 'cause
There's only
he
two
only
ways
has
it could
one.
go. He has an eye under there as
Yeah.
demonic, or he just doesn't have.
He
an
just
eye.
doesn't have
Yeah.
an eye.
There's only one. There's only two ways it could go.
He might- he might
how
be
he's
trolling
fighting
you guys.
with like the perception of just one eye. I don't know,
Yeah.
but he's goaded.
Zoro.
No,
he's
bro,
badass.
it's because he feels it with his pesquisa, you know, like in Bleach.
Leech.
Like his spiritual pressure is like it's just gonna
His
leak it out of
Reiatsu
him.
I
is
have
just
not
crazy.
watched Bleach, so
You're
I have
spoiling
no idea.
yourself.
Yeah.
Again,
no,
you
bro.
gotta watch Bleach.
I've tried watching
You have too
Bleach
much.
3 times. That shit, like, I get up
No.
to I get up to episode 20, and then I just can't watch anymore.
It's because you
I
got.
did the 3 episode try
You're not
already.
about it.
You know,
That's what it is.
No, I'm not.
You're
not about that.
it.
Honestly,
You're not about
it's
the
because I
goats.
think Bleach at the beginning is like
You're
a
not
different
about the
show.
goats.
Bleach at the very beginning isn't
No.
the same show. It's like
Okay.
it's like a different show. It's like you remember Hitman Reborn.
No.
Sounds familiar?
There's like an anime, right? Honestly, I know a lot of people like it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna like. People are probably like. There's probably like 3 people like who are like watched it. They're like, he's gonna talk about Hitman, and it's like, bro, I didn't watch it. So it's like, but the whole thing is like the beginning of it is like a comedy show, and then it gets like crazy. Like it becomes like an action series, and people are always like, bro, you just gotta get to like chapter 5 million, and it's like, okay, bro, it's not
God
One Piece
damn.
level, but like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I mean, I agree that One Piece is definitely it's like climbing Mount Everest. You know, it's hard. It's hard to get there.
Yeah.
But when you get to the peak, it's peak for a reason. Okay.
Damn.
That's the best way.
That's
I
a good
can put it.
analogy.
back to Zoro. We're gonna circle back.
Yeah. Let's go.
So the way I think I told you this before, and the way how he has the scar, in my opinion, is because he likes to fuck around with swords. So this is from the beginning of the show when
So
he
he
grabs
maybe-
his sword and he throws it in the air and puts his arm out. So it's kind of I feel like
The way
he did that.
tests his swords.
Yeah, I feel like he did that with Mihawk's little dagger,
The little blade,
the
the
little
cross
blade.
blade.
He threw it in the air.
Wait, so how the hell did he get
Slashed him in the eye.
little dagger?
I don't know. Maybe borrowed it. So let
Maybe.
me see if I can I can conquer your blade. Let's see.
He
And-
did live in Mihawk's house for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mihawk trained him.
Wow, I did not know that.
Wait, I didn't. Damn, that's pretty cool, Mihawk. To be honest, he didn't seem like the type
Yeah.
of dude to do something
Kinda
like that.
calm.
He
Clowned
wasn't
shit a
happy
little
about
bit.
it. He wasn't
Kind of
happy about
clowned this
it.
shit a little bit.
So
Yeah.
Mihawk is
Like, you wanna
the one
beat
in the
me?
beginning?
Yeah,
Okay,
the one who
Just
cooks him.
making sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Alright,
cooks
I
him.
remember. I
He-
remember.
He said with his little
Little
sword.
dagger.
And then he
Yeah. That's
So yeah, he threw the dagger up, and then the dagger stabbed him in the eye. That's the way I like to put it.
I can believe it. Or maybe Zoro was fucking around too much, like because he just like doesn't give a fuck about the swords like that. And then Mihawk just like cut him up. He said, "You gotta put more respect on it, bro."
He's not allowed to drink when he was training with Mihawk.
no.
So I feel like he put in all his effort.
Yeah.
So I didn't know Zoro was a drinker.
yeah, he's
Yeah, he's
an
a
alcoholic.
big
He's
drinker.
Japanese, bro.
Alcoholic.
Big drinker.
Damn.
Yeah, all Japanese people are big
The only
drinkers,
thing
bro.
he drinks is whiskey.
I see.
He's not lost. He's just finding Raftail.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
you
that's
guys,
a good one. That's a good. You know, I actually believe that because
He's gonna be the first one on Raftail.
This is major spoilers, but just so you know, Zoro is gonna sniff something, and it's probably alcohol, and that's the way we're gonna find Laugh-Tale. Why there's alcohol in Laugh-Tale, you tell me in the comments. I'm not gonna tell you.
You're cut out.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
There you go.
But yeah, no, bro. But yeah, okay. Back to what we were just talking about.
Oh, all right. Let's get back to Demon
Yeah,
Slayer.
no. Just a second.
We're just
Okay, so
rambling.
Yeah.
I mean that's usually how these things go. But all
That's
right.
what we cut it into
Yeah,
pieces.
yeah, but okay, so Zoro, I feel like he put up a good fight against Law. To say low diff, that's disrespect.
No,
that's
that's a
complete.
good fight.
That's
That
complete
would be a
disrespect.
Great fight.
That'd be a great fight.
Yeah,
Let me
but-
say, Zoro gives him high diff, and Zoro might win.
I'd
I can believe that,
I could
but
definitely
I don't know. Honestly, every time I hear about you guys talk about Law, I just hear more broken shit, and then I'm like,
OP,
He's
bro.
OP. Yeah, his
He's
fruit
like-
is literally OP.
He's just broken. OP.
You expect some broken shit
Yeah,
from that
for a
fruit.
fact. All I'm saying is, okay, Law may be stronger than Zoro, right? But Zoro cut Kaido, which is the man with the hardest skin in the entire verse, right?
The craziest Hierro.
Craziest Hierro, right? So the only thing Zoro needs to do is land one hit, and Law's out of here.
You think so? Oh yeah, I
And
guess
you
you
gonna
would get
tell
cooked.
me Zoro can't land one hit on Law?
I don't,
It's a
see,
fact.
You let
I don't
me
see
know.
that happening.
That's a fact.
Exactly. I don't think he's not gonna hit Law. I think he's gonna slice him up at least once. And if he slices you once, you slice in half. buddy.
Wait, technically speaking,
Seriously?
can't Law
Yeah,
like buggy
Zoro
himself?
busted.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, he can.
Can he
he
do
do a
that?
lot.
Does
He
he-
really can do like a
Punk
lot with
Hazard
his
shows
power.
you what he can do.
Wait, so what is his power?
You want to know Law?
Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna
OP
forget.
because it's operation room, an operation.
Oh.
So he's a doctor. So think about anything pretty much that you can do with an operations room, he can
Yeah.
do. So like, let's say you have
Kind of creates
cancer,
like a little room,
he creates a room. His
and
power,
in that room, he can pretty much
That
control
sounds
whatever
familiar,
anything.
actually.
Anything can control.
yeah.
Oh,
So-
you know what that reminds me of? Hunter x Hunter.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I like of
Yeah.
Nav.
Nah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like that.
Yeah, like
God.
dude, Nav's power. Okay, hold up. Fuck, but yeah, I should've said Taz
We
was-
can't skip
running
this
on.
No,
much.
no, I just want to say that Nav, bro, that shit was so sad. I like Nav because he was all suited up. You know, he
Yeah.
looked cool. Like honestly, I thought he was gonna be that guy. Then,
Bro.
when
Got
fucking
turned into a bitch.
when Neferpito
I
really
hate a bald bitch.
when he felt Neferpito's
hate him.
Riatsu, bro, it was wrapped.
Neferpito.
It was over, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that puts Gon and Kilo in perspective. Like these guys are kids.
They're-
This whole adult has
Yeah.
been in the Hunter x Hunter Association his entire life. Has
He's
gone up
scared.
against multiple people. Goes up against Neferpitou and just loses his mind.
Yeah.
But I
Broken
think
spirit.
it might also be that because like they are kids, like they don't understand that as much. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like
Naive.
I feel like when you get older, you like get less scared of shit, like a lot less.
Mm-hmm.
Like or like sorry. When you get older, you get more scared. It's
scared,
like
yeah.
like I don't know. I feel like these days, like when I was younger,
Because
I
you know
could-
the reality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'd be down to go skydiving. Right? I'd probably still be down now a little
I'm down.
Hell no.
bit. But that shit is terrifying.
can
There's
go without
hella
me.
people who died, and especially recently for some reason, there's a bunch of like string of events of people like dying skydiving.
But actually, dying skydiving is a very low possibility. I
Yeah.
just want to show you one of the best scenes from Hunter x Hunter. If you guys can see this, can
Do you have the volume on there?
Yeah, of course. Does he solo Meruem?
She's messing up her wires.
Oh, Netero?
Does Netero solo Meruem if Meruem didn't learn all of those things from
Komugi?
from Komugi?
Okay, so this is probably a hot take to be honest. 'cause
Wait,
I
what
think-
did you say?
I think
Sorry.
that-
Meruem.
Uh-huh.
So the only reason why Meruem beat Netero was because he was able to
Was she unplugged?
figure out how to play like shogi.
Oh, yeah.
Was it shogi?
Shogi,
What was
uh-huh.
it?
Gungi, but
Gungi.
shogi.
It's like shogi, right?
Oh.
That game. So he learned how
Wow.
to think like a billion times outside the box.
Yeah.
And because of that, he was able to figure out the million type of techniques that that Netero's attack had. So my whole thing is like,
Yeah, like the 100 type
if Komugi,
body shot.
if Meruem didn't learn all of those things from Komugi, would Netero solo Meruem, or would Meruem still just
Okay.
OP beat him?
I don't think it's low diff, but like like some would say, I guess. But
Mm-hmm.
and I know this is like a hot take thing because people will be like, oh, Meruem will wax this man Netero, right? But the thing
No.
is, Meruem's just pure strength. Like he's no tech. Like he's like Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, I could punch real hard, but it's like okay.
Yeah.
Domain expansion. It's like, bro, what now?
He had no hot take, he had no hot
It's like get fucked, and it's like okay. So it's like, yeah, like he his Hatsu was that he could absorb other people's technically, but he
Yeah,
didn't
but
have
he
he
didn't know
didn't
that
have an
until-
actual technique to that point. So it's like, yeah, I promise you, if Komugi didn't help him out, he would have got cooked.
I think so too.
He would have got.
Yeah.
I
don't know
think it would have
fully.
taken a long time.
I think
Yeah.
it would have taken a longer time. Yeah.
I feel he had the beginning advantage. If he finished the fight in like 5-10 minutes, I feel like he could finish it. But the longer the fight progresses, the
Yeah.
more it leans towards Meruem.
But but that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like it's like a toss up because I feel like it depends how long Netero can hold out because it's like I don't think it'd be quick. I don't think it could be quick because he takes like no damage
Mm-hmm.
or anything. Like but the thing was at the same time Meruem was also preparing for his attacks.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the trick is that he would have never figured him out. Like he would have never figured
That's
him
the
out.
thing, because he wouldn't have been thinking about all of those moves.
Yeah.
You know, it's like chess for us. You know,
Yeah.
you see 10 steps ahead and you start calculating all the patterns. And I feel like that's the only reason why Meruem won.
Yeah. Because of Komugi. And then bro, that shit was sad as fuck.
Yeah.
I
That
promise
ending
you,
was so sad.
if you didn't cry And when Komugi and Meruem were like,
Heartless.
right, not only heartless, you're a bitch. To be honest, like you're.
That scene was so good.
That shit was so sad. I was
The
crying.
music and everything.
Kind of like Nina.
No, yeah.
Kind of like Nina.
But bro, but literally, some people
Nina
would,
broke my
would
heart.
tell you that they from Fullmetal Alchemist. But bro, some people would tell you that literally the Greed Island arc is better than
Kevin people.
Kevin.
Expose him.
I like Greed Island personally over Chimera.
Really?
I like
you're
it.
crazy.
No way.
It just
It's
falls
the
in my
best
favorite.
arc?
It just I think it's my favorite arc.
What?
I still put Chimera and arc up
That's
there.
crazy.
I give it the respect,
No,
but
no,
I
no,
just
no.
like the
It
whole
could be your
Greed Island
it
aspect.
could be your favorite, but is it better than Chimera Ant arc?
Probably not.
No, I
But
don't
Greed
think
Island's
so.
my
Yeah.
favorite.
Okay.
That's
I like
okay.
Greed Island too.
But nah,
It's just
yo.
not
I
better
did
than
like Greed
Chimera
Island
Ant
too, and I
arc.
thought that was the best one until I watched Chimera, and I was like, that's the best one.
Okay, so this is the thing, right? I was talking to this girl, right? She's like, "Oh, you like Hunter x Hunter?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, what's the best arc? There's only one right answer." And in my head, obviously, Chimera arc, obviously, no low diff, like no. I'm gonna start spamming that shit, by the way, now because you got it in my vocabulary. But yeah, it's like no contest, fucking Chimera arc. She's like, no, Reed Island, duh. And I was like,
She's a fucking Kev.
I promise you, I dropped her frame 0, bro. There was no start at frame 0. I was plus.
Now I need to know who this is.
Unblockable, untackable. No, you don't. You're never gonna know them because I dropped them.
shit.
I dropped them like that. I was like it was hot. Like it was.
It's people that like isekai, which there's nothing wrong with isekai.
I like Isekai.
But when like you're like a isekai fan, like that's what you watch.
No, but Sword Art Online is really good.
first season.
First season.
And so is No Game No Life. No,
First season
second
of
season was
Sword
good
Art
too.
Online is so fire. And then I don't know what
I'm
happened.
gonna tell you, I never watched it because
No
there's
Game
only
No Life,
one
watch
black
that.
swordsman for me. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll never watch it. Oh my god, we were in Japan, and this is no joke, bro. This kid was like, "Oh my god, the black swordsman!"
It was fucking
That's so
Kirito,
cute,
bro.
I was,
Kirito-kun. I was like,
so
bro,
hyped.
this
I
is
turned
the
around. I was like, "Guts." They got something about Berserk here.
Lol. I was
Kirito,
thinking
bro.
of Sword Art. I didn't even think of Berserker.
Because you haven't read Berserk yet.
Bro,
There's only one
Bro,
black
Berserk
swordsman,
needs
bro.
an anime adaptation that does it
it's
justice.
impossible, bro. It's impossible. That shit's a masterpiece.
We need Mappa to just come into
Yeah.
this. Give them like a $300,000 episode.
You gotta fire them from the
budget.
rest of the shows because
All of
those poor sons of bitches over there are overworked.
Worked. Yo, the guy who was working on AOT
bro.
didn't get out for like 3 days.
Bro, you saw
Oh,
his
yeah,
shit.
I saw that.
Bro, you saw the
tweet.
bags underneath his eyes. Them
yeah,
shits were
like a year
Chanel.
ago.
It was crazy.
This is designer.
No, honestly,
Chanel
bro.
bag.
Just for the American audience.
It
Yo.
was insane, bro. He said, "Yeah, bro, we're really tired." And I was like, "I could tell, bro,
We've been
because
working
he
hard.
looked like he got popped."
They got the beds and everything in the studio.
It's so sad, bro.
They do a good
Yeah.
job though. You know, it's true. They do a good job.
A little bit
But
of.
maybe they should hire more
great
people
job,
to help
yo.
them.
They did.
I
They
think
did.
they
I'm pretty sure.
did.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they did.
But you know, now I'm actually hyped up. Wit Studios actually hired Mappa to do the second season of Vinland Saga for them.
My bad. That was pretty loud.
But the thing is, I feel like Mappa does really good like at fight scenes and things like that. But I feel like the second season of Vinland Saga, if you know, you know,
I don't.
Nope.
Yes.
I haven't watched the first.
it's not a lot of fighting. It's mainly just
They keep telling me to watch it. I know it's really good. I gotta get it.
I don't know if it's that
It's
good.
mainly just like context and dialogue. But I kid you not, it's probably
No, there's
the
a lot
best
of
arc.
fights. There's a couple of fights, but when I really think about it, you know, it's funny. It's because there's some good fights, like the what's his name too,
Snake.
and also was he inside the spear kid? I don't think so, but yeah.
No,
that was after.
No,
That's
that's
after.
after. That's after.
No, no,
He's
no.
good too.
But there's like a lot of good fights, but it's crazy because Vinland Saga, bro. It's like it's one of those shows where honestly, if you're in it for the fights, bro,
It's so underrated.
don't watch because
It's
you're
so
not gonna like it.
underrated. But
It's
the
like-
fights are fire.
it's because the fights are good, but the thing is that shit has you thinking like you're just sitting there like, and I know there's some people and like a lot of disrespect to you actually. I'm not gonna say no disrespect.
Just say how it is, bro.
Damn.
There's some people that they're like they just don't want to watch it like because they want like the power fantasy, and I get that there's people like that, you know, you're bitch, but like like to be honest, bro, it's like I'm just gonna keep it a buck, bro. It's like you can have your power fantasy, right, but you also have to have the sad shit. Like you have to be experienced, you have to go through it a couple times, you know, and so it's like that, like dude, the story in Vinland Saga, that shit is phenomenal. It's absolutely fantastic. Would I put it over Berserk? No, but yeah, it's really good.
I don't think anything goes over Berserk.
No,
Maybe
To
One
tell you
Piece.
the
no.
truth,
But Berserk is
I tried to watch.
so good.
You tried watching
No,
what?
I tried watching Vinland Saga. It's not.
Because you
It's
don't,
not
Nah,
cause you
it's
don't
not
like
it.
gold
No.
stuff, bro. You a silver type of girl.
No.
You're number
What the
2.
fuck are
feel
you
me?
talking about?
you don't like peak. You don't like
I
peak.
tried watching it. That shit like is
Boring?
boring.
No, it is
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
boring.
it's
Honestly,
fucking boring.
I thought it was really good.
It's because you like, you know what? I'm not
No,
gonna
no.
get
What do you
into-
mean? What, like what?
Or the Oran Host Club.
Yeah, that shit's fucking good.
Yeah,
you
but-
wouldn't know.
No, I wouldn't.
No, but see, this is where I am. I feel like I could. I've never watched that show, by the way, but I
I
feel like
love the Oran
I feel like I'm the
House
type of person who could like enjoy like everything, and so I like see it like unbiased, or at least I try my best not to, like. But it's like
Yeah, I would say that.
I try.
would say that.
I try my best not to like see it biased. It's just that. I don't know. Vinland Saga is really good. I feel like it depends what you go in there expecting. Like if you go in there expecting like King and Asha, like fucking let's go, like you know everybody's
no,
beating
no.
each other up, you're
I
not gonna
love
get
King
it.
and Ashra, too.
No,
No,
bro.
I do like King and Ash.
Bro, I was trying to. Okay, so this is what I was talking about too, right? Because there's two different types of people, right, in the world. There's the people who, like I said, only like the power fantasy, who will only watch the fighting, right? And then there's the people who, if they see that there's fighting, like or like Dragon Ball Z or like King and Ashra, they
just
automatically
don't like it.
They automatically assume like, well, actually, you know, this isn't as good as like Monster, and it's like everybody, all right, Monster's a good show, right? But it's like actually really good. But the thing is like. You can't just like write something off just because you think it's gonna be like basic, like, you know. Because King and Ashra has so many layers, bro. That whole like some fondue dip, like it's like there's like a whole politician system. There's like everybody.
Yeah.
and
The
it's-
world is elaborate.
exactly. The
Yeah.
world's elaborate, and it's not like
Everybody got their own opinions and their own feelings into things. Doesn't
Just-
mean they're right.
yeah.
but they got their own opinions.
that should be that should be the name of the show, the right opinion.
Give me your top 5 manga, anime, any manga.
Lol.
I'll give you mine. I'll start off, right? I'm going to put the pressure on me. Y'all can judge me. 1, Berserk. Okay? Everybody, any list you go into with anybody with a brain will tell you Berserk is number 1. And maybe if they have a favorite, number 2. Okay? Now, I have a favorite. My favorite is Naruto. But it is not number 1 as the best. Because, you know, I have brains. So I understand what's better. Okay? Number 2, I'm talking about the best of the best, right? It's gonna be Vagabond / Vinland Saga for me. Yeah, they kind of there story wise, you know what I mean? Then 3, I have Naruto because it's my favorite, and then I have 4, One Piece, and these are all things that, you know, depending on the day you catch me at, they're interchangeable place, but they'll never leave the top 5. And then number 5, we have, that's like the good old casual slotted in type of thing. You know what I mean? Hunter x Hunter. Because let me tell you right now, if Hunter x Hunter had finished,
It would be top 3.
top 3.
It'd be top
three
2,
without
but
a
probably not. Actually, maybe 2. But yeah.
If they just did Dark Continent, top 3.
No, even if the
100%.
Succession War arc, bro, that shit's so
that's
good. It's so good. It's just like
That's part of like Dark Continent.
Togashi, you have approximately 30 days to write, or else you're gonna see me outside your house.
Yeah. All right.
No.
So those are my top 5.
What about you, bro? You even have 5?
That's a good question. One Piece.
Okay.
Number one.
It's crazy. I
One Piece is
didn't
number
expect that.
I expect it.
And what we got? I think Berserk second. Bleach third.
Okay. Yes.
You know,
You fucked up his
you
list.
fucked up my list because you're right. I want to always put Bleach second or third. I want to put Bleach within the One Piece, Naruto, Bleach whole thing because there's big 3 for a reason. I feel like Bleach goes under everybody's radar.
To be honest, though,
But
it's also
once-
because not all of it's like the best of the best.
Yeah,
But
maybe
there's just
not.
certain parts that are just like
But the 1,000-year
phenomenal.
war arc, when that shit comes out,
That shit blown up the
That
internet.
shit
breaking
is
it, bro.
going
It's breaking everything.
Go crazy.
Yeah, it's about to go
It's been
crazy.
how long? 8 years? 10 years?
10 years.
Wait, so they haven't
Exactly.
come out with Bleach in how long?
10 years.
10
10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
How come?
Just because they
Studio,
got
I think got canceled.
studio got
Yeah, it
canceled.
got
Yeah,
canceled.
like the show got canceled or
They
whatever.
made him write an ending and then eventually he brought it back. That
Okay,
happens
but
often.
3 is Bleach. What's
Alright.
next?
Three's Bleach. Hunter x Hunter's 4. And then 5th, probably OG Naruto.
OG Naruto.
No Shippuden.
Not Shippuden.
Is it top 10
No,
though,
to-
Shippuden?
Why not
Shippuden.
Shippuden?
Oh, okay.
No, honestly,
Shippuden.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I really like Shippuden, but there's just something about old Naruto. It's because the problem is we go from like Rock Lee, you know, like fighting and everything, to like fucking kaiju mechs, like planetary Rasen Shuriken.
Planetary
It's
Rasen
But
guys.
that's like at
Christ,
the
bro.
end.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Is like it gets like
OG
so crazy.
Naruto had rules established, and they followed those rules.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
When
like
they got to Shippuden, they kind of just saw those rules, and they were like, "Yeah, no, these don't exist anymore."
Yeah, like whatever. You can do whatever.
like this
Like,
guy.
I like training arcs and stuff like that. Like you could, like Naruto was training to get strong. Even
Yeah.
the beginning of Shippuden was cool.
Yeah,
But
'cause
had
he was
to,
like
train
trying
with
to-
the little leaf
yeah.
in order to
Yeah.
start getting his wind powers and everything like that. Like I like that. You know, when you have to fight for something, not just something when you just pull it out of your ass. And I guess that's why like everybody loves Dragon Ball, but at the same time, it's never in anybody's like top 3 because it's always like everybody knows they just ask for like new powers. Out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
yeah.
So that's like
Although peak Dragon Ball Z was fucking the Cell Saga,
Cell
bro.
Saga.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I watched it back, right, and it's like when Android 16 is like on the ground and he's telling like Gohan like it's like he has to like, you know, shape up and all that stuff, and then Cell just he crushes his head,
That's crazy.
and this man's like his entire like thing breaks and he just goes Super Saiyan 2. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I was tearing up because it was so cool. It was like the crazy, it wells up that emotion inside you. Like it made me feel like I wanted to fight. No, bro. Yeah. But honestly, it's just good. Naruto, there was something different because it was like, like Rock Lee
We
versus
grew up with
Gara.
it.
No, that's not
Rock
even what
Lee
I mean.
versus
I-
Gara.
for
Rock
me
Lee, the
it
Rock
was-
Lee fights were done so well.
Because like everybody talks about Rock Lee.
Kimimaru.
Everybody talks about Rock Lee versus Gara because
Oh,
there's a
fine.
reason why they did it, and it's because there's stakes. Because you really like or like Neji versus Kidomaru. Is that his name?
I think it is.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm nice with the names. But no, I hope I did. If not, I'm gonna look like fucking idiot. But dude, everybody was like, "This man Neji's really gonna die" because he got he got blasted, you know. And he's like on the floor. He's like sitting like, are they all like out? It's like there's stakes, like, you know.
sad.
But then when it's like, you know, I'm gonna put the world in an eternal Tsukuyomi, and it's like you're never gonna wake up.
I'm gonna cast it on the moon,
and it's like-
the moon's gonna go onto
and
Earth, and
it's
everyone's
like-
gonna go
and
to
it-
sleep.
And it's like it's cool,
we
it's
going
cool,
into?
but you know that it's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
You know it's not gonna happen. You know.
Too much. Too
Yeah,
heavy.
someone was saying that. What if at the end of Boruto, it's just like,
Yeah.
so this is what you were dreaming about Naruto.
That would
That would
seem
be crazy.
but then at
But
the
that'd
same
be
time,
fucked up.
that's cringe.
That should be fucked up.
Boruto's
I
cool.
don't
I actually like the way they're going with Boruto.
Well,
I haven't watched it, but I just hear about it.
Yeah,
once in a
I've
while.
been getting spoiled, so I'm kind of like caught up.
Please don't spoil.
You know
Please
what I
don't
mean?
spoil.
Nah, I'm not gonna-
Because I
That's
like it.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta get to episode 400 anyway to start watching Boruto. So
Yeah,
There's,
actually
wait, they're
just-
already up to episode 400?
just like One Piece.
no, it's
girl.
actually like maybe I might be gassing. It might be
Because-
like 300 though.
Because like I watched up to
300?
episode like 50 something, I think.
they're up
No,
to, like,
basically
over 100.
Goddamn.
Boruto
I gotta
only
catch
has
up.
Boruto only has a story until after so they get to the movie part. Once they've passed the movie part, it's all nothing.
I haven't watched the movie.
It's legit all filler. Like the show is all filler, no substance. And then they're like, okay, the manga's far enough. Let's start writing some shit.
Yeah.
And now it's actually like catching up to the manga. But I'm pretty sure they're almost caught up anyway, so they're about to do the same shit again.
All right, so that's
Damn.
Ujas's top 5. Let's hear yours, and then we'll hear Jordan's.
Oh, well, I like Naruto. And I like Naruto Shippuden. So I consider them one in a whole for me.
That's fine. That's top 1.
Yeah. I would
Okay.
say so. Then there's Oran Host Club. I feel like it could be. I feel like I'm missing something. Damn. I don't know what else.
So you want like Gurren Lagann?
I do like Gurren Lagann. I would say that's my number 4.
I want to watch Gurren Lagann
Yeah.
because of you.
It's really good.
If Avatar was an anime, I know that show would be top 5 for sure.
And Code Geass. Code Geass.
Code Geass is okay, but it's not a top, I think.
What about
I
Death
think
Note?
that's crazy.
Death Note is. Death Note
Yeah,
is like number
you
5.
know, it's that there's so many.
I don't
You
know
can
what's
only
number
put so
3.
many
So many in
top
there.
Yeah.
I got you right here,
Like
bro.
Pun Pun.
Oh, Hisumi Pun Pun? Yeah. No, that's not an anime though. But
Oh,
they
wow,
can never
you know
adapt
what
the
I mean.
time.
Any manga.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true. The thing is, I feel like
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm sorry.
No, not my top 5.
No,
No,
no.
it's not my
Honestly,
top
I'm not
five.
gonna lie. JoJo's, I really like JoJo's, but I feel like the older I get, the more I'm like, it's really good. But I wouldn't say it's like top tier. You know, it's like the fights are really good and it's like very interesting. But it's not like some crazy shit or like number 1 for a fact. Berserk for a fact.
Berserk's up there.
1,000,000,000%, right?
Has to be.
Number
The most
2,
beautifully
honestly,
drawn manga, in my opinion, is
What?
Berserk. The most beautifully drawn
no,
manga.
you gotta read
is Berserk.
Vagabond, bro. You gotta read Vagabond.
Wait, you think Vagabond's better drawn than Berserk though?
No, I think they have different
I think they're
styles.
pretty equal though.
No, but I think they are in the terms of what they want to accomplish because of the amount of effort you gotta put in. But the thing is,
Yeah.
if people people will ideally, if you show them Berserk versus Vagabond, they're always gonna say Vagabond's more beautiful, just because Vagabond mirrors real life. Like it looks exactly like real life, whereas Berserk looks like close enough. It looks close enough to real life without going so far that if you saw all this weird shit happening, it'd be uncanny. It'd be like creepy. Like you couldn't read it.
It's just some people don't like that type of dark style.
Yeah, exactly. So. To be honest, I feel like if it was too realistic, it'd be too raw. Like you probably wouldn't be able to read it. Like
you would not be able to read it because it was drawn realistically.
It'd be like I remember when I was watching the Berserk movies, like that shit hurt my soul. Like that shit was really like.
They were so good.
Yo, you know Brian's dad?
Mm-hmm.
Has he told you this story?
No.
One of my friends, Brian. Hi, Brian, if you're watching. But shout out to your dad. And
Damn, you're exposing his dad.
Thanos?
No, yeah, Thanos. Yeah. This man actually looked like Thanos, but let's snap you out of existence. But he said that his dad was like watching Netflix just because to watch Netflix, and his dad scrolled onto like the Berserk movies. He's like, whatever, right? But typical Hispanic man, like they don't give a fuck what they put under like action or whatever. And he told Brian, he said, Brian, esta película tan buena. Like he was like they're so good. Like the movies are so good because it was just like, bro, if this Brian's dad go watch like Berserk, bro, there's no reason for you not to like read it or whatever.
That's true.
Literally.
But yeah, it's like, but I don't know, bro. That especially the second, I'm not sure if the second or third movie, but when the Casca part happens with Griffith,
that's crazy.
That shit fucks me up. That shit, like I felt like really like sick. Like I felt like I had to like get up. I couldn't. Like it made me
tough. It's a little tough.
The horse scene. There's a lot of scenes.
Honestly, the horse scene, nothing happened.
That didn't bother me
because the horse scene, nothing happened.
I was just reading it. I was like, okay, this is what we're getting.
But it's definitely like I'm sure people feel
no, I don't remember. That's the thing. Like literally, I need to watch the scenes just to.
Honestly,
like I've only watched the movies. I've never read it.
More than the horse, I felt like the horse didn't do anything, right? The part that got me was when the same girl Farnese. When she was on his blade.
Okay.
That part was really like that shit had me going like
wow.
Especially because it was like a little bit of blood. Like it was just barely enough. I guess because she was like a virgin.
What the fuck?
Yeah, well, that's what we're talking about.
It's because
like,
she
we didn't even say anything. She understands.
But it wasn't like anything like super gruesome. It's just
his big sword, and she was like split me in two.
Did she fucking die?
No, because she didn't actually put any pressure on it. Yeah, it's just because I think she was possessed.
She was possessed.
That's fucking weird.
She was possessed by like some demons, and demon guys are always like trying to be like do some fuck shit, right? But that part creeped me out more. But
it's kind of sus, bro.
No, they are. They really. I don't know. Like I couldn't deal. I had to get up. I felt like so weird.
You had to take a little break.
It sounds dumb. No,
honestly, when you're reading, you can't binge Berserk.
I binged it.
Yeah, I mean,
I did too, but yeah, it's like
I had to actually get up for a couple of scenes. Reading it, I was like, I need to refresh.
No, I get it.
Refresh my mind. Drink some water or something.
I have a problem. Like when I like really like something, like I binge it. And Berserk, I started reading it on a Monday. I specifically remember, and I swear to God, I had it done by like Sunday. It was done.
No, same.
It's like 30 years worth.
Actually, I remember it because this was when I was dating this one girl. What's her name? Heather? Nah, it's
can't expose people like that.
I don't think she'd mind. Whatever. Who cares, right? Anyways, right?
Sending you a strongly worded letter right now.
Whatever, bro.
Can't use my name.
Hear the Scottish accent through.
That's crazy. That
sounds like what is it, Meredith?
Is like Merida? You could change your fate, would you? Nah. That's crazy. She didn't sound completely like that. But what's it called? Yeah, I remember because what I would do is I'd be reading like all day, basically, right? Like whenever I was in the school, obviously, I'd be reading, and then I remember she would like get on or whatever, right? And we just talk, and eventually she'd like fall asleep. And while I was talking to her, and while she was asleep, like before she woke up, I'd still be reading Berserk. Like Berserk had me in a vice grip, bro. Like it was honestly, it took over my life, bro. And I'm glad
I
it
feel
did.
like we can all somehow relate to the story
with Berserk,
even though the story is so
out there.
It's literally Fantasia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm not 6'8".
I don't know if I can relate.
250
the Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like guts, but I feel like I mean.
Damn, but
I feel like everybody can, somehow feel themselves in that story. I think that's the cool part. I think that's why so many people like it.
It's because it's like, you don't relate to like the part about guts like cleaving a dude in half, like or like benching benching you and your mom like with one hand. But
what was his name?
Skull Knight.
Other one. Other guy.
Griffith.
Griffith. When
Yeah.
Griffith sacrifices the band of the
Yeah.
hawk,
Yeah.
you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Like you like go through it with him,
Mhm.
and it's because I guess you know what it feels like to struggle.
You were with them the whole way.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
Everyone with Guts and everybody struggling with the band of the Hawks and going through it. And then at that moment, he just goes, all right. And then they're all gone.
Yeah.
but it's also
Well,
like
I'm almost there. Like, what's a couple more bodies?
yeah, bro.
On
When,
the
when
road.
honestly, when they said that, right? When he tells him, he's like, like look before you and look at all these bodies, and it's like they paved the road and like of like all the bodies up to like the castle,
Yeah.
and he's like, there's so
It's a
many people
beautiful
who are
scene.
already lost.
I get that.
What's a
tat on
couple
my
more
neck.
bodies along the way?
Yeah.
Bro, in that moment, I was like, if it was me, I wouldn't know. Like, because I don't think anybody deserves to die, right? But the thing is, like, bro, you're that far gone already. It's like
Yeah.
they're right because it's like
Friends and
they
foes.
entrusted their like
Crazy.
dreams onto you. Like they gave their life because they knew you were
Yeah.
gonna do this,
Mhm.
and so it's like it's over if you don't accept this. And it's like, and at the same time, right now he kind of did establish that he kind of like did make paradise, but it's only because the rest of the world is shit.
Oh, currently they're in Falconia.
Yeah,
He kind of did. There's a lot more things going on, but
that's just crazy.
Damn.